did go off. Woke up. Bam! Right on the dot. Woke up at 1:30. Not ideal. I don't like being much earlier than this. There's 5 minutes till my bus leaves. Luckily, there was parking.
Please look around you and make sure you have all your personal belongings. Due to ongoing construction, we will be dropping off downstairs at arrivals. If you need any further direction on where to...
Found it. got here is you got your North Carolina smudge. Here you go. Oh boy. Up.
I got him.
Is it like muddy mud skipper? Is that what it is?
Adventuring in a place that you came to by boat has a different flavor than if you arrive via any other conveyance. Although, I think probably through hikers experience something similar. It's sort of a earning, probably because the planning is more involved and the conveyance itself requires you to make good plans and to actively navigate in a way that we just don't do with cars or buses or planes. Carrot Island is special to me. There are wild horses here. I took quite a bit of footage, and I'm going to release an uncut version of my walk there in honor of Lois, a Patreon supporter who joined up specifically because she can't travel right now, and I want to bring a walk to her. I'd be so glad if you visited Patreon, and please consider joining up. There's a tier you can join for free, and I'll send you handwritten notes, stickers, and postcards when I travel if you join the $5 tier. Every paid member got a postcard from this trip.
Why not? You never have enough. And if I lose it, I won't feel bad.
I don't sail because I love pure sailing. I'm no Morticia, who, during the very first Golden Globe race, kept going straight to Tahiti in the southern Atlantic, rather than turn up to the finish line in Plymouth because he was, as he said, happy at sea, or perhaps to save my soul. I'm a coastal cruiser, and I love to arrive. I don't revel in being cold, wet, and constantly moving, and as proud as I am to have endured the occasional difficult passage, I prefer boring, well-planned, uneventful floats from one library to the next, or from this pub to that pub, as I gather new friends and acquaintances in harbors and along rivers with whom I'll be so happy to visit again a couple years from now. My memories of Beaufort and Charleston are hazy and beautiful. This is my chance to sharpen the shapes of horses' hooves in the sand of Carrot Island's beaches, to remember the change of watercolor in the offshore miles between these two places, and to hopefully put my eyes on that weird little alleyway in Charleston, lined with gardens that led to an overgrown but beautiful burial ground. I barely believe it's real anymore. We shall see. As you might have seen in Acorn to Arabella's video about the passage parts of this adventure, I had to schedule to keep and left the boat in Charleston when I saw the weather that was due over the coming days. I really wanted to see the section of the ICW between Charleston and Hilton Head. I could tell from the charts that there'd be birds and dolphins and beautiful wetlands, but there were too many factors I couldn't control. When I first started cruising, a seasoned liveaboard told me, when we were talking about guests on board, that on boats you can say how far you want to go or the time frame you have until your next land plan, like a flight or even a dinner out, but that it's unlikely for you to be able to plan both. The distance, the weather, a booked flight, some potentially shallow areas along the way to kedge off of. The practical cruiser in me knew I had to leave my friends and head home after this 210 nautical mile trip. I don't intend for this channel to be a travel blog, but I've made a little scrapbook here of my meanderings around Charleston. Kurt Vonnegut said that we are here on Earth to fart around, and don't let anyone tell you any different. I immediately took to farting around. The last time I had done this passage and come to this place was about 13 years ago, and I was anxious to see if my memories were really real. I did a lot of walking around Charleston the night before, and apparently was so dazzled by the Charleston Library Society that I hadn't noticed the gate I had been hoping to find since we first started planning Arabella's passage here. I got to relive the feeling that I had stumbled on a secret garden, an experience that, for me, was one of the most special things I experienced when I sailed the ICW on a 32-foot wooden boat in 2013 and 2014. I did my best to bring you in here with my arm through the locked gate and with just a little while left until I needed to catch my cab to the airport. I found a sign about the slightly overgrown but balanced feel to this special place, which is fully intentional. The Unitarian Churchyard. Since 1837, plants and trees have grown in a wild but cultivated fashion among the numerous tombstones in this Unitarian churchyard. Carolyn Howard Gilman, 1894 to 1888, the wife of the pastor Samuel Gilman, 1791 to 1858, created a garden cemetery in the European and English traditions of churchyards, creating a place of quiet reflection and recreation and habitat for local plant species. The grounds are meant to be a botanical treasure that also reflects the Unitarian mission to respect the interdependent web of all existence.